It's going to be a cash crunch, customer service nightmare, and student loan borrowers are going to suffer the consequences. And on top of all that, the Department of Education admits that roughly 830,000 people missed their first payments after a loan service failed to send out timely notices to more than 2 million borrowers. Also, 21,000 people received incorrect bills. Oh, and adding even more salt to the wound, 16,000 more people received bills despite the Biden administration canceling their debt. For more, let's bring in our ABC News correspondent, Elizabeth Schulze. Talk about a hot mess. What are they going to do to fix it, Elizabeth?
Right, Kara. In some ways, these glitches aren't unexpected, given the fact that there was this more than 3-year pause on those federal student loan payments from the government, and that during that time, 20 million people saw their loan servicer switch over. Part of the reason why is some of the loan servicers during the pandemic went out of business. So this kind of deluge of people coming back online and making those payments after 3 years, it was expected to be a little bit chaotic. But what we've learned is that a total of 1.3 million people are suffering from some sort of billing error. They were notified the wrong amount of their payments. They didn't get their payments at all, and they didn't get the notification on time. So what the government is trying to do now, and this is a key step that the administration has announced, knowing that this might be a little bit chaotic coming back, is there's a 1-year grace period where if you're a borrower with federal student loans and you miss a payment, over the next year, you will not be held delinquent. Now, importantly, though, during that time, you're still going to have interest going up. You're still going to see your balance on your loans go up. So it's not like this is just the freeze has been extended for another year, but it does give a little bit of breathing room to try to sort these issues out. And we're finding that that breathing room isn't just helping the borrowers, but it's also helping these servicers who have plenty of their own issues too, Kira.
All right, so this is the first instance, right, of the government withholding payment from a student loan servicer. So how unusual is this protocol?
It's pretty unusual, and the servicer that we're talking about here is Mohila. A lot of people with student loans will know that name very well, and they'll have probably had their own issues getting through to the company. And we've been hearing not just some of these billing errors, just getting a person on the other side on the phone, getting in touch with them about these errors in the first place is proving to be difficult. So what the Education Department is doing is it's basically using its leverage. It has this contract with Mohila, like it does with other loan servicers, and the government is saying, hey, get your act together. We do business with you, and we're sending you a warning that you need to get in line. And the Education Department is saying this should send a strong message, not just to Mohila, which, by the way, has not responded to our request for comment, but to some of the other servicers for them to get their act in line too, Kara.
So the Biden administration is planning another stab at student loan forgiveness under the Higher Education Act. Do you have anything more on this proposal, what it would entail, and will it work?
Well, we have learned that next week the Education Department is convening a meeting with legal experts, with debt relief advocates, to try to figure out a plan B for this broader student loan debt cancellation. And of course, it's a plan B because President Biden proposed that wide-ranging plan that would have canceled up to $20,000 in student loan debt for millions of borrowers, but that plan was struck down by the Supreme Court. Typically, this rulemaking process would take more than a year. It's going to take some time for them to figure out how to make this happen through the Higher Education Act. But the reality is there is a political pressure here. This is an issue that the president has campaigned on, and they're trying to expedite this as fast as they can.
All right, Elizabeth Schulze, thank you so much.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.